We are here.
One's here.
They will be. No one wants to come to my live streams.
They will. Oh, one person.
Got my coffee, baby. I'll treat you.
One person. Shalom, brother.
Shalom.
Good day, you two. Hello, everyone.
So we have I got a stupid comment that I think would be funny to address, but I also don't want to give the guy the pleasure of me addressing the comment. So, damn it, Castlin with that drip. Briar Blues, what is going on? My brother, one of my greatest viewers and friends. Kevin Hawthorne from Lakeland, Florida. Jacob, sketchy signal again. On point like certified T3 bot. Hey guys, mostly harmless. Shalom. Go Habs from Montreal. Bonjour. It's actually chilly today. Whoop. Yeah, stream is weak. We're having technical difficulties. Muy difficultas. E-B-H. Egg. That's how you pronounce it, right?
What? What?
E-G-B-H. Egg.
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 It's egg because the bee's silent.
Oh, yeah. The bee is silent. Let's get some questions going. The 60-degree weather we have right now here.
It's 50.
Yeah, it's in the 50s probably.
And we're drinking ice drinks.
Yeah. Did you sell all the watches in your video? Actually, yes, I did. All the watches sold in that video. Thank you. Do you think Tudor will release the Ranger in a smaller size this year? I think that would be smart, and I don't think that's out of the question because they did release a downsized Pelagos, so I think they could. Keenan says, yesterday I educated my wife on how to pronounce brands' names. Good luck with that. All that French and German and Italiana. I don't want to keep drinking this. It's going to make me colder. He's too cool to talk to you. Use the wrong "to" on the second one. What's an upcoming country in watchmaking? I can't think of any, dude. I can't think of a country that is like coming up with crazy. You know what? I'm gonna say this hopefully. The United States of America. I hope the U.S. is an upcoming watch producer, but that's not going to happen. U.S. watchmaking stuff. Bad. Just loads and loads of kilos. That's my Australian accent. Yeah, the U.S. being an up and comer watchmaker, I don't think that's gonna but I would like it to. Why is that happening? It's so strange. I'm sorry about the stream, guys. I don't know what is going on with the connectivity right now, but it's so bad. Do I have any thoughts of the U.S. microbrand Autodromo? They're cool, and I like that they focus, but none of the designs I see are things that I would actually wear. So that's one thing. Have you had any offers on designing a watch or giving input? Yeah, I have. And I don't think that I would ever come out with my own watch, though. That's not a thing that I think I would be interested in. On point. Certified 2 says I like the gym content.
Oh. Thank you.
There will be a distinct separation between smart wrist devices and wristwatches, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, she wears an Apple Watch, right? And as much as I rag on the Apple Watch, I do see the utility of it. But I have difficulty, and it's not because I'm a gatekeeper, I have difficulty considering it a wristwatch. I think we can call those things two different things, right? She got an OnlyFans, I'm in. No, never gonna happen, but we'll take that as a compliment. So I understand when some of my viewers say, oh, well, I would wear a Apple Watch on one wrist and a watch on the other. I get that. I would never do that, though, simply because I don't think I want things on both wrists. But, you know, this whole channel is based around one guy's perspective, so it doesn't really matter. You guys know that you should take everything I say. Yeah, Schwarzkopfing, which is General Schwarzkopf, who famously wore two watches. My dad does that, actually. Sometimes he had an Apple Watch. Doesn't wear it much anymore, but he was Schwarzkopfing for a while. Anyway, we're almost 10 minutes in. We need to do the typical wave. So Sammy, we will wave. And we understand that a few thousand people watch us after the fact. The connectivity seems pretty bad today, so they'll probably be listening to this instead of watching it. But I understand people can't be here live. People have family obligations, they have work obligations, life just gets in the way, and I get it, but we appreciate you watching whenever you choose to watch or listen. So chat, we can wave to the people in the future. And we would appreciate if you do show up on Saturdays. So, a heart. And then also, I need to ask what you're sipping on, because people got really upset that last Saturday I didn't ask what everyone was sipping on. So I do need to ask what you're sipping on. Sammy, you can start it off.
I'm sipping on a Celsius. It's cola flavor. It tastes just like Coca-Cola. And
pretty similar. And I'm drinking an iced coffee because I am back on caffeine, everybody. Can we get a round of applause for me? Oh my God, thank God, I'm back on caffeine. But I gave it up.
To him.
I gave it up for 5 years, like cold turkey, no caffeine. And once I started dating her, I started drinking caffeine again.
I would walk into the gym with one of these every day. My second one, so then we would share it.
She would walk in at the gym with a Celsius, and that's a caffeinated beverage. It's a energy drink. And when we were first, like, not even dating, when we were first talking, I remember she offered me, like, hey, you want to split this with me? And I was like, because I was nervous about, like, I haven't had caffeine in like 5 years.
I didn't know that he was caffeine free.
She wasn't like purposefully doing that, but I remember drinking it, and the first few times I split it with her, my heart rate was like, and she'd be like, "So, how do you like it?" I'm like,
That's good.
"It's really good." Okay, we have people. Keenan's waving. Mostly Harmless is waving. Jay says he loves the content. Thank you so much. Darwin says wavy. On Point is waving. Okay, so Keenan is sipping on some Pepsi. On Point, sipping on some Diet Coke. Mostly Harmless. H2O. Weren't you miserable?
That's what I asked him.
No, I was
How did you
actually.
function?
I was okay, but what I will say. So, can I rant? Keenan says you don't drink, right? I do not drink. Can I go on a rant real quick? Green for go, red for no if I can rant. There's only 27 people here right now, so hopefully the bias is on my side. Green for go, red for no, and I'll give you a Saturday rant. Mostly Harmless got the green. Give me the green light. We can go all night. I'm ready to go right now. I'm ready to go right now. I hate that song, by the way. Okay, we're getting some greens, mostly Harmless green, Zizaz green, On Point green, Keenan. All right, so here's my little rant. Well, I do not. I'm trying there, dude.
That was his warm up.
Yeah, that was a little just. I was gonna start scatting. I'm the scat mask. Remember that song? Francisco, what if I say you're still going to rant? It's your channel. Yeah, but it's still though. I like to engage with the viewers and see what they want me to do. All right, so here's my rant. First of all, I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't practice promiscuity. That was like a big thing for me. I grew up straight edge. It was based around a big music culture that I was very influenced by when I was young, which is like East Coast hardcore music where I grew up. I'm still very much into the hardcore scene and metal, and the whole straight edge lifestyle really spoke to me, and I really appreciated the self-control and the discipline aspect. Because I've mentioned this on my podcast, Things That Keep Me Up at Night. I'm still going to do that podcast, by the way, guys. That I had really bad ADHD growing up, and I was not a good student, and it was hard for me to focus on things. And so one way for me to seemingly get control of myself during adolescence was practicing this edge lifestyle. And the funny thing is when you bring up caffeine, certain people in the straight edge world are like, no caffeine. You can't have caffeine if you're straight edge. And other bad. This is insane. This is insane. This is Rant. It's so funny. Whenever I start talking, it just cuts off. Okay, but I was gonna say the same people that say in the straight edge, hardcore straight edge community that you can't have caffeine are the same people that say that you can't use animal products. So back in the early 2000s in the straight edge hardcore scene, there was this huge influx of vegan straight edge crews. And so those people were like, if you use any animal product, kind of takes I'm not into that. So I'm straight edge, but but I'm not ever going to be vegan. And yeah. Anyway. But my rant was also about caffeine itself. So I really overdid it. I super duper overdid it. In my in my kind of mid 20s, and it was because I was starting my transition to becoming a business owner and running these businesses and starting my YouTube channel, and found that I needed some stimulants to be able to adequately perform all the tasks that I had to do, and I found myself overdoing it with caffeine, for sure. And so I drank way too much one day, and it actually landed me in the hospital. I've told that story, I think, on my podcast, and it was actually kind of a big deal. I was in the hospital for almost a full day and night. I had way too much caffeine. But after that, I just quit cold turkey because I'm like, okay, I'm never doing that again. And it was kind of like once bitten, twice shy. But now, she's an RN, dude. She's a registered nurse, so she's keeping me like in control of like how much I can actually have per day. So, yeah. Okay, reading comments, and I'm so sorry about this terrible connection, guys. Love your show videos. You can really tell you and your very pretty girlfriend are in love. You both have the glow. I'm drinking rye and Coke from Winnipeg, Canada. This also says, I guzzle black tea multiple times a day. I need help. Did you shave your head and wear Doc Martens? No, I didn't, because the East Coast cruise, we weren't so much Doc Martens with red laces and like shaving heads. We were like black hoodies and camo cutoff shorts, like in the middle of winter, like the big thing. Yeah, once bitten, twice shy. It is an 80s song. Prince didn't have caffeine and he died. Dude, so here this was going to be another part of my rant. If anybody's still here to listen to it, because I know the connectivity is so bad. I went for a checkup, just a normal checkup, like a year ago, I think. And my internist is also a cardiologist. And he was like, oh, Jory, like, do you know, he was asking the normal questions, like, do you drink, do you smoke? And I was like, nah. And he's like, how much caffeine do you ingest? And I was like, none. And he's like, no, I know you don't drink and smoke, but how much, like, coffee or do you have? I'm like, none. And he, like, was like, what? And he, like, put my chart down. He was like, no. And I was like, what? And I thought that he misheard me. And I was like, no, I don't drink any caffeine. And he was like, no, that's what I'm concerned about. And I was like, you're concerned? And he's like, well, there's a plethora of evidence now in taking like the amount of caffeine per day. And I was like, what? Because I thought my cardiologist would be like happy that I didn't like ingest caffeine, but apparently it is good for you according to like current medical literature. But you know, I'm not educated enough to even speak on it. But what I will say is, I mean, I feel good now drinking caffeine. I don't feel bad. Blitz says, I'm shopping at Ulta with my wife and daughter. Please, okay, Sammy can help me with that.
Good luck. Just find a comfortable chair and sit there.
If they have, yeah, so some Ultas have like a salon section, and you can like maybe go sit in those. G-Shock Macro, g'day mate. We're just live streaming before we go lift some kilos. No, that's a bad Aussie, hold on. Loads of kilos. Yeah, Aussie. Loads of kilos. I'm trying, guys. Alright, this is show business. I'm trying. Love my Australian viewers, by the way. Dude, don't get me started. That's so funny. You know how TLC just exploits like weird people? So TLC, I think TLC did an expose of this couple that did coffee enemas, and they both got hyper addicted to like the rush that it gives you. And the funniest part was the way they presented it in this like documentary like style was the wife was like, oh, I learned about this online and I tried a coffee enema and it felt so good I couldn't stop. And then it cuts to the husband and he's like, my wife had this huge issue multiple times a day. She was doing coffee enemas and I was concerned that she was addicted, and so I tried it because she was like, well, you should feel it, and I wanted to know what she was doing, so I tried it. And then the camera like panned in and he's like, and now I'm addicted to coffee enemas. And I was like, what the heck, dude? What? And they described how like you get an immediate rush from it, and I'm like, that can't be healthy, dude. It's bypassing all your like body's natural filters, like your liver and your kidneys and everything. It's just going like straight in. Like that cannot be good for you. I can't. Zizaz, I can't read that comment, but yeah. What when you're right,
That's the
you're
real
right.
reason.
Yeah, that's the real reason. I don't even need the coffee. I just need enema. Did Prince really not drink caffeine?
What? I can't.
Prince was Jehovah's Witness, so he didn't do. Oh, that's true. All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap this one up. I'm gonna try to pop off where there's better connection. All right, love you guys.